Today in class we're getting the ATOD unit, which is alcohol, tobacco, and other drugs. And this content objective is specifically about anabolic steroids and the use of steroids in men and women. So the first two things we're going to look at is this PDF or picture of a steroid use in men and of course a steroid use in women. So I'm going to go ahead and pull both of them up. Of course, as you can see, there are just simply two pictures that are going, one has a male that has used steroids, and then of course one has a female that has used steroids. And of course, as you can see, it goes through both of them, of these pictures go through basically each individual part of the body, where things like the chest, hair, eyes, head, tongue, face, things like this, you're going to see that are very, of course, it's pretty much the same thing that may happen in men can happen in women. But there are some specific differences, like when you're talking about the genitals, or you're talking about, like, with women, their voice gets deeper, more, and hoarseness begins. Of course, their breasts shrink, where men, they may develop breasts, and of course, their testicles shrink. And then, like women, of course, with the more hormones, their breasts are going to shrink, and they're going to have differences in their female hormones where there's differences in the male hormones. So you're going to need to pull up these two pictures to look at basically some of the things that are the same. Like, as you can look at stomach, feeling of stomach, bloating, nausea, vomiting, and vomiting of blood. Kidneys, of course, can show kidney disease. Look right here at the stomach for the women. Of course, stomach, feeling of bloating, nausea, vomiting blood. Kidneys, of course, are not shown, which kidney disease, and kidney stones, which is the exact same as the male. And then, like, you've got a little bit different, like breath would be bad breath, bad breath. So there are a lot of things that are the same, but there are a few areas that are different, and you're going to need to know the few differences where, like I said, a lot of them are the same. And you're going to want to pull up these two pictures for your assignment in just a few minutes when you do complete that, because this basically will give you the whole first part of the assignment, the first table. I have it pulled up already, so I can show you that really quick. Like I said, using content provided, explain the health risks for the performance-enhancing drugs for both men and women. Of course, here, give me three specific men health risk, and then of course give me three specific women health risk. And as you can see, you have to give 5 of the shared, so things that would be the same. And of course, for number 2, this is the second part of in the last part of the worksheet. It says discuss in 3 to 5 sentences the eligibility of athlete using performance-enhancing drugs based on the information provided. And of course, use specific examples from sport leagues. If you pull up this rules of performance-enhancing drugs in professional sports, here it's going to go through, like I said, the first one is baseball, second one is NFL, of course basketball, the NBA, and both the WNBA, the NHL, NASCAR, of course, and even college sports that are regulated by the NCAA. And of course, then you have tennis, the PGA, which is golf, LPGA is the women's golf. So there are several sports that you can look through to find out about the rules. I'm not going to go through each one of them because, of course, you're going to read through them on your assignment. So all you have, like I said, just pull up this website, and it's going to tell you exactly what you need to know, or what they can and can't take, and what happens when they get caught having illegal substances in their body. And the only other thing that is in the content for this page is the risk of performance-enhancing drugs, and it's from the Mayo Clinic. And basically, this is just a basically, what do you know about the risk of anabolic steroids? It tells us what they are. Of course, anabolic effects promote muscle building, and steroids. So people typically use steroids to boost their athletic performance, to boost their muscle size. And of course, it is, like I said, illegal in professional sports and high school sports and college sports. And of course, here it talks about the risk, and just goes into different types of steroids. And that is there for you to review on your own time. And of course, if you have any questions with this content, of course, please let me know, and make sure you get the assignment. Like I said, if you click on the assignment page, You're going to click load this worksheet in a new tab, and that is the assignment you complete with this content.